I've created this video after doing a lot of research, and now I want to tell you this is the life goal of mine to earn $100 million in 3 years. And in this video, you are going to watch the ways how we can do it. It's really for everybody who has a dream, who has an ambitious goal, who wants to become big in life, and who wants to do something that is just beyond their imaginations. It's $100 million, and I have told you the 5 ways to make it. So watch the video till the end and subscribe the channel so that you can also watch me doing it live and achieving the goals myself. We can do it, we will do it, and we will get better, we will pivot, we will learn everything. I am from a tier 3 city, like a town, a village in India, and I'll be at the top of San Francisco. I'll be at with the top people, and just manifesting it. It's going to happen. We are going to learn all the things. We are going to create great things, and it's going to help a lot. Thanks, and watch the video.
For software companies, $100 million in annual high-margin revenue represents the threshold for a major exit. At this scale, businesses are typically valued at 5 to 10 times their revenue, attracting the $500 million to billion-dollar buyouts that define venture-backed success. To reach that number, many founders rely on a trial-and-error approach. They build a product they love, set a price based on a hunch, and spend their marketing budget on whatever tactics are trending. This approach rarely scales. Most software businesses stall not because the product is weak, but because the price point is incompatible with the cost of finding new customers. Christoph Janz argues that scaling a company is a rigid mathematical equation. Success depends on the cold reality of unit economics rather than sheer willpower. The price you charge for your product dictates your entire marketing strategy. Once you've set your revenue per account, your mathematical path to $100 million is already set. This strategy is built on a single metric, ARPA, or average revenue per account. This number determines how many customers you need and how much you can afford to spend to get them. This chart shows the relationship between customer volume and price. To reach $100 million, you have to find a specific balance on this curve. There are 5 distinct tiers on this line, each categorized by the type of customer you are hunting: elephants, deers, rabbits, mice, or flies. Each tier requires a different volume of customers to hit the same $100 million goal. The trade-off is clear. A low price point requires massive automated volume with zero friction. A high price point allows for a smaller customer base, but requires a high-touch sales process to manage the complexity of the deal. Your position on this graph determines your company's operational DNA. Because the sales cycle and product needs change so much between tiers, moving from one point to another usually requires a total restructuring of the business. At the highest volume end of the curve, you are hunting flies. This means targeting general consumers and monetizing them at roughly $10 per year, usually through advertising. To reach $100 million in ad revenue, you need at least 10 million active users. Because many users drop off, that often requires over 100 million downloads, the kind of scale seen by apps like Snapchat. At $10 per user, paid marketing is mathematically impossible. You have to rely on virality or massive amounts of user-generated content to drive free search traffic, which is how Yelp built its reach. Moving up the curve, you find the mice hunters. These are prosumers paying roughly $100 a year. Reaching 1 million paying subscribers usually means getting 10 to 20 million people to try the software. A $100 annual price is still too low for a sales team. Growth at this level depends on powered by viral loops and a product that is simple enough for users to adopt on their own. For both flies and mice, the product itself is the marketing. The engineering team has to build the acquisition engine directly into the software. In the middle of the curve are the rabbit hunters. These companies sell to small businesses for roughly $1,000 a year. This chart shows the narrow margins of this tier. With an average customer lifespan of 3 years, your total lifetime value is $2,700. To stay profitable, you cannot spend more than $675 to acquire each customer. Direct sales and human touch onboarding are not options at this price point. A single sales rep spending a day on a lead will push your acquisition cost into the red, making the business unsustainable. Success here requires a pure inbound marketing engine. You must dominate SEO and content creation to drive leads into an automated zero-touch checkout funnel. Rabbit hunting companies are marketing and optimization machines. If the founders can't build a self-service funnel, the business will fail to scale. As the price point rises, you move into hunting deers. These are mid-market accounts paying $10,000 a year. $10,000 is the point where human intervention becomes profitable. This tier allows you to hire a VP of sales and build an inside sales force to personally follow up on leads. At the top of the curve, you are hunting elephants, large enterprises paying $100,000 or more per year. This is the model that built companies like Salesforce. With such high account values, you only need 1,000 total customers to reach $100 million in revenue. However, these deals are complex. The sales cycles often take years, meaning you need significant venture funding just to cover salaries while you wait for the first contracts to close. Hunting elephants is a game of capital endurance and relationship management. It requires a team that understands the nuances of enterprise sales. The math only works when the team behind the product has the specific skills required for their chosen tier. You have to align your team's primary advantage with your position on the ARPA curve. This decision tree helps determine your path. It starts with an honest assessment of your team's core strength. If your team is primarily product-focused and has limited funding, you belong on the left side. You must build for flies or mice, prioritizing engineering-led virality and avoiding sales hires. If you are experts in content and inbound marketing, take the center path. Target rabbits by building a high-traffic, automated machine that converts leads without human touch. If you have deep industry connections and the capital to survive long negotiations, you belong on the right side. You are an elephant hunter. The most common mistake is mixing these strategies. Trying to use an expensive sales team to sell a $1,000 rabbit product creates a death zone where the cost to get a customer is higher than the revenue they generate. You don't get to choose your business model and marketing strategy separately. Once you pick your price, let the math build the company.
So this was the video and I think it would have helped you a lot. So just drop a like, drop a comment and just share this video with somebody you can think that can achieve this goal. And I know this was very helpful, and this is a series where I am uploading like a video every day. So thanks for watching.